Welcome to Soccer Gaming and welcome to this player review episode where we will be going over the 99 overall Adley Rutschman card. In this episode, we're going to go over his stats as well as where you can get him and over some actual gameplay with him and my thoughts on the card in general, and then if he's going to be an in-game card for you later on. So if you like to watch that, stick around. So as always, the first thing I want to point out is the hitting and the defense, both diamond variety. He is a switch hitter, so always good to see that, especially because you're getting the switch hitter at the catcher position, and that's all he plays is catcher, but that's fine. Going over his stats in general, 100 contact right, 110 contact left, 90 power right, and 98 power left. Then you're getting the vision of 100, 110 discipline, and 111 clutch. Going over the defense, you're getting 95 fielding, 94 arm, 91 accuracy, 90 reaction, and a 95 block. Also with the 56 speed, which is pretty good for a catcher role. But honestly, looking at the stats, a little underwhelming for the card we kind of wanted with this Adley Rutschman. Like, yeah, we wanted this card. However, I feel like it's not as good as we really wanted. I mean, the 90 power, the 98 power, like, that's not necessarily something you necessarily can deal with. Like at this point, you're looking at hundreds across the boards, contacts and power. You're wanting hundreds for every single card you have. And so for this card, and I really noticed it in the gameplay itself, it doesn't really hit that well, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, you can hit home runs with him here. It's perfect 190 power. On the switch against right, but I struggled to hit well with him in general. It was kind of a home run or bust type of swing, and it was also the home runs seemed to have to be almost perfect every time for me to get the home runs that I wanted. So a card that if you're wanting a catcher, yes, put him in. He's probably the best catcher out right now. However, I do think that there's a couple of guys that you can put in at catcher, or there's a couple of guys that kind of are slowly or closely to this Adley Rutschman card. And so now I would say if you need a catcher, if you're looking for a catcher, try him out. You know, if you like him, if you're going to use him well, then go ahead and put him in your lineup. However, to me, not probably a card I'm going to put in because I feel like I hit so much better with that Salvi that has like the 125 contact and power. And as a defensive card, this card is really good. I'll give you that. The diamond defense, everything in the 90s, and then the blocking at a 95 is really good. But it just doesn't make up for the power that you don't have with this card. Now, I spent about 20 to 25 at bats with every single one of these cards that I do card reviews on, and he only hit 2 home runs in 2 or 3 home runs in that 25 at bats. So not a card that I feel like is going to be a power card for you. He doesn't hit for crazy good average either. So it's going to be a card that if you want an offensive card, you might have to look somewhere else. But the defense, hands down, one of the best cards in the game. So that's what I like to say is, like, if you want a card, if you want to try this card out, try it out. You might be able to use it now. However, I don't feel like this is going to be an in-game card. I feel like there has to be a better catcher that we're going to get at a later date. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you enjoyed, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit that red subscribe button because I am doing a bunch of card reviews for a ton of good players and you don't want to miss out. Until next time, Slacker out.